कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः. In this Itihasa Sreshtham called as Srimad Ramayanam, I will give you a timeline of how things unfolded. Sita, who was of 6 years, married Sri Rama, who was of 12 years. They lived happily in Ayodhya for the next 12 years. So Sita was 18. Rama had completed 24 and was just about to turn 25. It was at that point in time that he was asked to go on an exile for Vanavasam for 14 years. So Sita had completed 18 plus 14, which is 32. While Rama had completed 38 and was entering his 39th year when Sri Pattabhishekam happened. When Sri Rama Pattabhishekam happened, Rama was just beginning with the 39th year and Sita had completed 32. They lived in Ayodhya happily for another 2 years, which we know from the commentary of Govinda Raja that 2 such years had passed after the Pattabhishekam. That is when Valmiki starts describing how beautiful a couple they were. Ramayamasa vaidehim ahanyahani devavat tatha tayor viharataha Sita raghavayoschiram atyakrama shubhakkalaha shaishiro bhogadas sada. They were like most of the other ideal couples like Vasishtha, Arundhati, Agastya and Lopamudra. And it is said one particular day that Rama understood from Sita speaking and her bodily marks that she was pregnant. Drishtva tu Raghavav patneem kalyanena samanvitam praharshamatulam lebhe sadhu sadhviti chabravit abravitcha vararoham Sitam surasutopamam apatyalabho vaidehi tvayyayam samupasthitaha. Upon understanding that Sita was pregnant, he asked Sita, you have to tell me, what would you like in this particular period? It is often said that when women are pregnant in that gestation phase, the family members have to keep her in good spirits, good mood. It doesn't mean when they are not pregnant you can fight with them. It simply means that she's doing something which the Paramatma does, which is creation. So we will have to serve her. So Rama, as a dutiful husband, asked her, what do you want? Tapovanani punyani drashtumichhami raghava ganga tiropavishtanam rishinam ugratejasam. Hey Rama, we were both blessed that we could spend over 13 years in the forest. Sita tells to Rama, we spent a very good span of our lifetime in the forests amidst the rishis. Rama was amazed at the tejas of the rishis, which they had accrued due to austerities, due to tapas. So in this state, Rama, when I am pregnant, I wish to visit the tapovanani, the places, the groves where penance is performed. So in this state, I would like to visit the penance groves and receive the blessings of the rishis. As she says this, Rama makes note of it. Interestingly, there is a work called Uttara Ramacharithram by Bhavabhuti. Bhavabhuti states that Rama picked up certain important incidents of his life and called the best painters, the artists of his region, and asked him to create portraits of such important incidents. The painter, the artist, did so. And while Sita and Rama held their hands and went into the gallery, Sita was amazed and stood astonished in front of a painting where she and Rama were seen amidst the rishis in the forest. This was in Kandam. So the moment Sita sees it, she expresses her wish that she must visit the rishis in the forest. This is a beautiful development made by Bhavabhuti, the great Kavi. Here Valmiki says that Rama said, okay, I will fulfill your wish. Incidentally, that day, one of the spies whom Rama had appointed to oversee the people's reaction and feedback in his kingdom, called Bhadra, visited Rama. He said, Yeva muktastu bhadrena raghavo vakyam abravit kathayasva yathatyat tattvam sarvam niravaseshataha. So when the spy was hesitant to say certain remarks that he had overheard, Rama said, you will have to be truthful, sincere. Do say what you heard. After this assurance given by Rama, Bhadra opens his mouth and says, Kidrusham hridaye tasya Sita sambhogajam sukham angamaropyatu pura ravanena baladhatam lankamapi puranitam ashokavanikam gatam rakshasam vashamapannam katham ramo na kutsyati. People say, Rama, that Rama has been disrespectful towards dharma. How could he accept Sita, who has been housed in the palace of another demon called Ravana? Rama has done a grave mistake. If he has done so by accepting Sita, it seems the citizens spoke with each other, telling, then our wives may also resort to such activities. Though these were unverified claims, though these are claims that even me as a speaker feel so regretful to utter, Rama listened patiently because for him as a king, the feedback of the people, however ridiculous they were to be heard. Rama did not stop here. He immediately called Lakshana and said, Lakshmana, I now ordain you to go and leave Sita in the middle of the forest, very close to the waters of Ganga. Lakshmana asked, why? Vanavasam is already over, Rama. But Rama told him all that had transpired between him and the spy Bhadra and said, as a king who comes in Raghuvamsham, I should not keep my family, my personal interests above the national or the nation's interests. Thereby, Lakshmana, I command you that you have to go and leave Sita in the forest. Tasmatvam gaccha saumitre natra kayam vicharana apratihi param mahyam tvayetat prativarite shapita hi maya yuyam padabhyam jivitena cha yemam vakyantare bruyun netum kathanchana. Lakshmana was very hesitant. He said, my dear brother, she is like mother to me. How can I send her back to the forest? Why should she languish in the forest for some unverified claims and accusations made? I will not do so. That is when Rama says, I promise you that I will not treat you as a brother anymore. If you feel that Jeshto Bhrata Pitru Samaha, the eldest of the brothers is to be treated as one's father, and if you believe that the father's words are supreme, then go leave Sita in the forest. Rama actually coaxed, he threatened Lakshmana. Lakshmana, being the ardent, dutiful brother, though he couldn't say no, with a very heavy heart, he requested Sita to pack her bags. Sita was thinking, yesterday I had made a request, a personal request to Rama that I should spend some time amidst the rishis in the penance groves, in the Tapovanani. See, my husband has been so sincere in helping me accomplish my desire. He is asking me to go to the forest with Lakshmana. Lakshmana did not open his mouth about what the real intent was. Praharshamaatulam lebhe gamanam chapyarochayat vasamsi cha maharhani ratnani vividhani cha grihitva tani vaidehi gamanayopachakrame. She collected nice clothes and jewelry that she could go and distribute in the forest. As Lakshmana helped his sister-in-law get into the Ratham, he drove to the banks of river Ganga amidst the forest and said, Mata Sita, you may have to stay here. Sita was amazed. Why? After seeing these rishis, I must return with you to meet Rama, my husband. That is my home. Mata, I am very sorry to say that Rama had listened to the words of the spy, who in turn had to communicate what had been spoken by some of the citizens. So Rama wants to keep his personal interests much lower than his national interests. So he says that you have to stay in the forest. That is when Sita starts crying. She says, is this what you have learnt from your Acharya? Is this what Rama commands, that I should be languishing in the forest? Hey Lakshmana, please listen. You may go back to the kingdom because you are a dutiful, ardent, sincere brother to Rama. But listen, I cannot stay in this condition this way. But remember, I will not die. I will not commit suicide, because that will bring a bad accusation to Rama Rajyam, to the regime of Rama. I am also carrying this child of Rama who will be the future king. So I will not kill myself. If Vidhi, Karma says that I have to stay in the forest, I will do so. Now Lakshmana, before you leave, just see my belly. You will know, then realize in what state Rama has abandoned me in the forest. For which Lakshmana says, Mata, I can never do so. Dhyatva muhurtam tamaha kimma vakshyasi shobane drishtapurvam nate rupam padau drishtau tavanaghe kathamatra hi pashyami ramena rahitam vane. Mata, how can I see you? Even in the earlier days, I remember having told my brother, Naham janami keyure, Naham janami kundale, Nupuret pabhijanami nityam padabi vandanat. I have never seen my sister-in-law, my mother like Sita, above her feet. I cannot recognize the other ornaments except the one ornament which is the last ornament of the body. I have said so, Mata. Today can I see you? Can I see you in this state? Mata, please forgive me that I have been put to such a tough situation where I have to leave my mother like Sita in the middle of the forest. Sita said, do not worry, Lakshmana. I will bless you. Wherever you are, you will be happy, my dear son. And Lakshmana left Sita in the forest. You may be wondering as to, aren't these incidents very particular to the Uttara Khanda, the 7th Khanda? Why is this being mentioned now? We will see in the next episode why so.
Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.